Welcome to There's a Day for That. It's October 10th and it's National Angel Food Cake Day, so let's create something. To make angel food cake, you will need 9 egg whites at room temperature, 1 cup of cake flour, 1.5 cups of sugar divided into 1 cup and 1/2 cup, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1.5 teaspoons of cream of tartar. You need to separate the egg whites from the egg yolks. The easiest way I've found to do this is to use the 2 halves of the eggshell and pass the yolk back and forth between the 2, letting the egg whites drop into a bowl. Now you want to do this each egg into a smaller bowl until you get all of the whites from that egg. Put the yolk into another dish and put the egg white into a larger bowl. If you do this straight into your larger bowl, if one little drop of yolk gets into it, the whole batch is ruined. So you want to keep it in a small container per egg and then pour it each time. To begin, you'll need to take your 1/2 cup of sugar and mix it with your 1 cup of cake flour. Just whisk it together until combined. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. In your bowl of 9 egg whites, you will add your teaspoon of vanilla and your 1/2 teaspoon of salt. With a hand mixer or a stand mixer, beat until frothy. Once it's at this frothy state, you're going to add your cream of tartar, which will act as a stabilizing agent for your egg whites so that you can whip them and beat them into the hard peak form that we need for this recipe. Once your cream of tartar is incorporated into your egg whites, you're going to add the 1 cup of sugar into the egg white mixture. And you're going to do this about a tablespoon at a time until the whole cup is incorporated. You don't want to do this too fast because you're whipping air into your egg whites while you're doing this to get the hard peaks. And the more air you can incorporate into this, the lighter your angel food cake is going to be. Once you've added all the sugar, you can turn the speed up to high and continue whipping until you reach the hard peak stage. Once your egg white mixture has reached the stiff peaks, you'll need to fold in your flour and 1/2 cup sugar mixture. To fold it in, you just take a spatula, put the mixture in, and then fold the egg whites to incorporate. Now you do this so that the egg whites keep as much air as they can, because the more air in your egg whites, the fluffier and lighter your angel food cake will be. And continue doing this until everything is incorporated in. And you just fold in by going under the mixture and then folding it over. Once everything is incorporated, you'll need to find a pan. Typically, angel food cake gets put into a 10-inch tube pan. A tube pan is similar to a bundt pan, but a bundt pan has the fluted sides, which makes it a little more difficult for the angel food cake to come out of the pan. So you can use a bundt pan. I'm not going to. I'm just going to use a springform pan and a mason jar with some rice in it to create the middle. The rice just helps the mason jar stay in the middle of the pan and not let batter underneath. The point of this is to mimic a tube pan so that your batter can climb up the sides of the pan and the middle of the pan and make it nice and big and fluffy. Make sure this pan is ungreased so that the batter has something to climb up. If you grease the sides of your pan or the mason jar in the middle or the tube in the middle, your batter won't have anywhere to go and it needs to rise in the oven. Once your pan is ready, either your makeshift tube pan, a regular tube pan, or a bundt pan, make sure it's ungreased. Pour the batter into the pan. The final step before putting your batter into the oven is to break up any large air pockets that may have formed when you were beating the egg whites or folding in the flour mixture. You just do this by running a knife through your batter. You're going to want to bake your cake at 350 degrees until it is light brown and looks dry on the top. It's going to cook for about 35 to 40 minutes. After 35 to 40 minutes, pull your cake out of the oven. It should have risen to the top of the pan, maybe even a little higher. Carefully with a pot holder, take out the center ring if you are using this sort of setup. And then let your cake cool upside down for about an hour. Ta-da! Amazing. Well, thanks for celebrating Angel Food Cake Day with me. We'll see you next food holiday.